Hey there, I'm Mr. Terry, a high school history teacher, and welcome back to another History Teacher Reacts video. All right, today we are returning to a friend of the channel, an overall nice guy, Mr. Drew Durnall. Now, before, I did kind of a commentary and reaction to his tier list of world empires, and now I'm going to be checking out and see if I agree or disagree with this one, which is his all countries tier list. All right, make sure you are supporting Drew. I'll link his original video here down below. Make sure you're giving all his stuff a view, a like, subscription. He's great with memes, a lot of history stuff. And if you like this, you're gonna like his other stuff. All right, let the drama begin. All right, before we get started here, get going in your mind what you think you would put, or who would you think would put in different tier lists of all countries right now. All right, Drew, let's see what you got, my dude.
My own ranking every country of the earth. Calm Down Level Up did his own with like historical empires.
Really, he's doing all
really
of
good
them.
idea, and I figured I would do all countries just to make things really hard on myself. And also because I'm some random guy on the internet, my opinion is 100% factual.
True.
Everything
That's
I
how it
say
works.
is honestly just should be regarded as the truth.
True.
So definitely get triggered when I put your country in a spot that you don't like. They're the only country with a supreme ruler, so they have to go into the S tier.
Okay.
Also, they might possibly have spies watching my channel. Gotta make sure I keep them happy first. Something Surrenderland.
He went straight off with the top tier, North freaking Korea. Drew. By the way, I wonder who that one viewer was. You think it was Kim? Probably. Okay, so he wants everybody to get, up in arms on this one. Okay, I already heard the French one. He's going French, the surrender thing. Do I have to remind you all that France actually has the most military victories of any European country?
Possibly have spies watching my channel. Gotta make sure I keep them happy first. Something Surrenderland. So, let's just go ahead and place this down here. I'm still not convinced this is actually a country or a place. It's at least not in any of the games I play or watch, whatever it is. And if you do believe in this place, it's gonna melt anyway. So yeah, definitely gotta go with the bottom.
Dude, okay. Can't hate on Antarctica. Antarctica hasn't messed with anybody. Everybody has a dark past and has screwed over other countries. Antarctica, literally the most peaceful country, whatever you want to call it, of all of them. Dude, they're A tier for me. They're just chilling. And we're screwing them over by boiling up our earth, and there's going to be nothing left.
As for Australia, Land Down Under, last time I made fun of this place saying it doesn't exist.
It's
I
fake.
still get hate comments to this day.
Fake.
So I really don't want to piss them off again. I don't want to put them too high though, because I gotta be honest with myself.
They're fake.
Let's be real. You know what? Let's put them right here. That way, they'll be viewing this video upside down anyways. Surprise, surprise.
Drew, you can't rank a fake. You can't rank a fake country. Okay, all this Australia is fake. Hide everybody from knowing about the flat Earth. They're all actors that are from there. Even come over to my Discord server, which has a bunch of Australians. They've leaked the beans, right? They have leaked it. All but confirmed.
I leave you guys out here for 2 seconds.
Britain versus
Great
Britain?
Britain's already colonizing other flags. Seems
Good call,
understandable.
Drew.
Let's figure you guys out. I also need to be very careful here, because if I say the wrong thing, they might come to my house and start trying to sell me opium. Let's put them here in the B tier.
Pull some opium wars.
For reasons. It's because we have no O tier.
Oh, where would you put the British? Oh my gosh, is there a country more hated just historically of the last 400, 300 years than Britain? Probably not. They got to go lower. United States, oh, you need a class above S tier for America. All right? No one else in the world would say that, though.
Here for oil. I don't really know where to put my own home country. I mean, there was a time where
we've screwed over a lot of countries. Okay. That is to be fair, and a lot of people.
We're the farmers, and we won a war, but then later down the line, we lost to farmers to talking trees. Let's just place them there. Let's just get this one out of the way, because I'm extremely biased. This is Spirit Nation after all. I don't think it really matters.
Absolutely. Switzerland has got to go up there. Another country that's just chilling. They're just chilling. Yeah, they probably could have taken a few sides here and there. Probably should have. But hey, they're thriving. They're rich. What can you say?
Canada, because it's not like they have Wi-Fi in their igloos.
Canada's cool.
Let's just place them there. Even if they do see this, they'll just apologize to me.
They got to go up.
Speaking of dead memes,
Canada's like A or
Their
B.
Lives Matter. They got to go in the A tier. Yeah, I kind of need to put all the ball.
No, sorry.
Dead memes. Their Lives Matter. They got to go in the A tier.
All right, we can't go for them. Just look at the Congo, please, and see what happened there. Fairly new country, though.
Yeah, I kind of need to put all the Balkan countries somewhat near the
Albania?
top because they will start an absolute riot in the comment section, and they really don't understand my sarcasm. So let's just put them there. There you go, Albania. Please don't murder me. Speaking of
Albania, which is Muslim Italy. Put them there. But yeah, if you... I've seen this in Discord and other places, man, the Balkan countries, boy, do they not like each other. It wouldn't matter where this went on the list. You're going to piss off at least 2/3 of the people.
murder, gotta be careful with China. Yep, don't
China
disappear, and everyone.
Oldest country on earth.
Thank you. Here's a fun one. Germany. You know, you do gotta admit that
you got to get longevity. The Chinese civilization, I really should say, because you know, with all these different overthrows, and then you've got all throughout history, the whole dynastic cycle, right, for 3,000 years basically, has gone through that. But the Chinese civilization, the oldest current civilization ever, got to put them up higher for that. All right, Germany. Oh gosh. This is complicated because without certain parts of their history, they could be S, but with certain parts of the history, you can be down in F mode. What do? Balance it out in the middle?
You've kept the last 100 years pretty entertaining, to say the least.
Most dangerous century in history.
So I'd be living in my parents' basement. Let's just go ahead and put you right there. Now, on one hand, anime. On the other hand, hentai. But then again,
he put anime at the bottom and then went back
nuked. But you did give us Godzilla. Oh, and then there's J-pop. Oh man, this is a tough one. Here, I'll put you there just in case you get a little out of control. Don't attack any harbors anytime soon. What? Sorry guys, but you're responsible for T-Series, so you just can't go too high on the list. At the same time, you gave us Gandhi, one of the like OG Nuki McNuke-mans. There you go. This video will be banned.
So, okay, it's like the Japan thing. It's like you almost have to do it, what you did with like the United States. It's like you got these great things or not great things. Same with Germany as well. But Japan, it was so cool there for a while when they were just chilling, right? They were just chilling on their island, hundreds of years, built up this incredible culture, right? And then once the Americans show up in the 1800s, blast down the door and say, hey, time to freaking open up your doors, industrialize, get with the program, then I feel like they weren't based anymore.
And in Europe regardless, so whatever, just take that. I want to put Brazil high because they're always asking me to come to their country, but if I do that, cool. I have a very high chance of getting murdered. So yeah, C tier is fine. 50%
just going that way because it is quite violent there and the high dense parts. So I guess you can round it out in the middle. You gotta be doing that. All right, the Dutch.
50% weed. Gotta put Drugland here. The Dutch are extremely OP. I guess it really depends here because
Dutch are top couple tiers.
Potatoes, maybe there.
Ireland.
Without them, yeah, not so much. We'll just say middle of the road. You know, I ask British people all the time like why they hate Wales. Why is Wales like the butt of all the jokes? I feel like I still don't really understand, but I feel like it would trigger a lot of them if I had them a little higher. Yeah, let's just see what happens. Gotta put Argentina.
Welsh, and same with Scotland. When he gets to Scotland, you're gonna have to use that criteria of anybody part of the UK is gonna want to be above the British. The Wales supposed to have a freaking dragon on their flag.
In the A tier, just
I'm not going
sense,
A,
and we'll put them right next to Germany, just so they can have a nice
Argentina. Argentina's got some cool things going for it, I would say, but.
I normally would give plagiarism a lower score, but because you got me and it worked, you'll go right next to him. You tricked the teacher. You cheated, you copied my homework, but you changed it up just enough. I enjoy both top.
Someone tell me about with the Ivory Coast there. Is there a reason they had that flag? Had that be the Irish? I was assuming the Irish had the flag first. You want to know the history of that? Let me know. All right. Mexico, if you don't know about their flag, by the way, it's part of Mexica or Aztec culture, which has a bird on a cactus with a snake in its mouth, seen as kind of an omen for where the Aztec Empire ended up settling Tenochtitlan, their magnificent island city. And it's cool they put that into their flag, going back to their pre-colonial, pre-Spanish, right, days.
Tacos and walls, so there you go. I love you, Denmark, but I'm still not 100% confident you're real. I'm also trying to trigger both, so let's see if he comments.
Okay, which country is more likely to be fake? Finland? Is it Finland or Denmark?
Taking over almost the entire world, as well as now you're up there just kind of peacefully throat singing. That deserves an S tier, Mongolia. As for worser,
I don't know, was Mongolia cool enough for long enough to be the top tier? Obviously for rating like Mongolian Empire. We're just talking Mongolia now. There's like nothing there. It'd be crazy if you, I mean, if you went there now and brought some alien down and was like, hey, look around, like you're in Mongolia. This place was once the biggest empire ever. You'd lose all your credibility.
Korea, I don't know. I mean,
but to Mongolia's credit, we still need the old school nomadic people, and they still got those in Mongolia. All right, we're going Korea, the South. South Korea is pretty cool.
I would have put them at B because of BTS, but I really need to make sure I signify they are not the good half. F is for Franco.
He flipped the Korea. He flipped the Koreas.
I was going with that, but I was going to keep singing.
Spain?
You got to go. Francisco, sorry, Spain. This is either Romania or...
Spain is bottom tier? They were once at a time the greatest empire in the world. So I'd say, what, 1600s? 1500s? That was really when they kind of peaked with a lot of that stuff. True. You flip the Koreas. Things go a little higher, but the brutality, I mean, colonization, you can't wave that off.
Or Chad, either one deserves to be at the top of the list because I am obviously the virgin. Kind of embarrassed to admit how many flags I don't recognize. I can't really think of a whole lot of dumb
Don't blame me,
with
man.
Austria, except for the fact that they might possibly be the Alabama of Europe. Let's just play some.
Is that really a thing? Austria has got kind of a cool thing going on. Vienna looks pretty amazing right now. I would go B plus, A minus. Probably B.
For ancestral reasons. The latest update to this game nerfed the Soviet Union quite a bit, and it's kind of depressing. They just
Russia,
completely rehashed this character. I got to put him a lot lower. Same goes for Norway.
I mean, I get the Russia argument, okay? Y'all been screwed over. You got taken over by the Mongols. For centuries, you're a tribute state there. But then you get your monarchy, which ended up being extremely oppressive. But then fast forward, and then you guys kept getting invaded by Germany, right? 20th century. Man, that was a wild time for Russia. So, but sorry, you got to go lower.
Norway, they start really strong in the middle part of the game when they get their Viking ability. But I mean, now they have oil. At least that's good. Actually, I've got someone else to put you next to. F in the chat for one of the greatest memes of all time. You'll never be.
No, I'm going. No, Norway's got to go higher than that. Norway's pretty cool. Let's go like B tier for that.
Dead in our hearts. You always know the way. S tier for Uganda. Just gonna slap you guys there because you'll never escape. Luxembourg also.
Oh man, that's what I was saying earlier. You're gonna have to put the Scots above the British, but yeah, that's probably fine.
It's that S tier, honestly, super OP nation to the point where I need to ask the devs, like someone needs to nerf them. Whether Finland is real or not, it doesn't really matter. They still punch way above their waists. Always surprising. Oh yeah.
I do have fondness for Finland, whether it's real or not, because they have a very kind of highly appreciated and recognized educational. It's a totally different scenario for teachers. And first off, it's way harder to be a teacher in Finland. You're like, you have to get like a master's degree basically. And their school system again it's very, very good. It would take a lot to change to become something like that. Like it's somewhere like here in the United States. But yeah, their educational system, look into it, is highly regarded around the world.
Same goes for you guys. Way stronger than they look. Italy might be one of the strongest in the game because whenever they start losing, they just switch sides. So you really can't stop that. They might have a massive...
no, sorry. Italy is not top tier. Okay, y'all peaked with the Roman Empire, and it's just been catching up, you know, whatever. And whatever the heck that Mussolini was doing, whatever he thought that was epic fail.
A volcano on their island, but if a plague ever hits,
dude, Iceland's up.
Shut down their ports. Iceland's pretty good. Portugal kind of got away with causing a whole lot of border gore throughout history, but
no, Iceland's sick. Iceland is sick in the good way. Population, I know their banking crisis they had kind of screwed everybody up for a while. Cool volcanoes, although that can screw up stuff sometimes, but Reykjavik and stuff, yeah, probably A tier.
You know what? Just staying alive is pretty impressive enough. Oh, I forgot Ethiopia
peaked early in the 1500s.
Which actually, they only really had like spears and some shields. You know what? There, yeah, they got to go up there. Poland's made me realize I probably should make some changes.
Take this seriously, Drew.
This is a pretty crappy list. It'd probably be a lot.
Oh no! Don't no.
There was a squeeze. Yeah, that feels so right. And just in case.
Good call there, Drew. Hey, you got to feel for Poland, man. They've been in a tug of war for centuries. between bigger powers on their east and their west side. You can't, I mean, you can't but feel bad for them. Hope they can, you know, peace for the future, okay?
You need to use some railroads.
Swedes?
There you go. Egypt gave
Sweden's
Cleopatra,
up there.
and
Sweden's up there. It's, you know, at least equal to Norway. At least.
a whole lot of very fun times on Rule 34, so there you go. This is either Indonesia or Monaco. Okay, come on, guys. You can't keep doing this.
Better pick the right one. Enough.
Gotta give it up for Taiwan. They are unbelievably still surviving, just holding on. Whose flag is this? You can't just put a Xbox logo.
Yeah, I was gonna say Xbox symbol.
A great success.
Had to put these guys next to Turkey just in case they got
Kazakhstan.
That's such a played out joke. I'm not gonna say it. Might have to make a part 2 because there's still a whole lot more choices that I have to make that I didn't realize. Plus, I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put all these other flags that, honestly, I probably messed up a lot of the flags. I probably mistaked them for someone else. Anyways, this is my 100% factual and completely unbiased opinion. Clearly, I put a lot of work into this. I did hours and hours and hours and hours of research. Hopefully, the game doesn't update because I don't know if I could scrap this list and do it again.
Dude, we're gonna have to go head-to-head live, buddy.
I can't possibly, do this from the top of my head. I did not do this from the top of my head at all. So hopefully you guys understand that and appreciate that. If you're gonna play this game, definitely use the S tier, obviously, or the A tier. Absolutely, just some of the
look at his A tier
prime places to I don't know. I don't
we do agree with Switzerland. That's the only one.
LVC, Elijah Senpai.
That's the only one we agree on. Okay, final thoughts before you head out. All right, Drew. We've matched 2 tier lists up now, right? Or at least given my commentary on them. So we got best countries and then best empires. We're all over the place. But hey, the logic works for me too. If I say it's true, then it's got to be true as well. All right. Thanks again to everybody that's been watching here. Thanks to Drew to making such good, fun stuff out here. I love that he's grown so much and it's just super consistent. He is the great, funny content that I can only wish to achieve one day. But anyways, a lot of fun to check this out. Okay, make sure Drew knows that we've got drama now. See you next time.